Hey, welcome back. Day 57 post-surgery update here. So a couple things on this one. Did do a weigh-in. We were down 0.4 from last time, so still moving that needle. I've been really working to try and be consistent with getting workouts in and all that kind of stuff, so not that every day is perfect. Again, I've been battling a little bit of a cold, so if I really don't feel well or don't feel up to it, I take a break. Which means sometimes I don't end up getting my steps in because my workout's kind of where I get my steps. So that's been a little bit of a thing, but we are working on it and trying to get consistent, get up towards that 10,000 steps. And just right now I'm focusing on getting to 8,000. I had a different dinner. So one of my favorite breakfasts pre-surgery was just to have some toast with margarine and over easy eggs. So I had bought this bread from Superstore. It's called Unbun, and it's a high protein bread. It's 11 grams of protein per slice, so I knew I could only eat one. They're not very big anyway. So I had that with some margarine and an over easy egg. The bread is not very good, guys. I realized I have this strawberry sugar-free jelly that I probably should have used instead to give it a little bit of flavor, because it was bland as bland can be. And I got about 3/4 of the way through, and I just couldn't even fathom putting another bite in my mouth. Now, part of that I think is because I got kind of sick from it too, so I don't know if it's the bread itself, if I just can't tolerate bread yet, or what it was. I've had egg in other facets. I haven't had it over easy, but I don't think the egg was the problem. I think it was probably the bread, or just the texture of the bread. But nonetheless, it was not good. I stopped eating it, like I said, 3/4 of the way through. Had to get rid of the rest, and then I just started to feel really sick. And whenever this happens, I just have to lay down, give my tummy a break, and then when I can have water, start having water. And then I kind of get over it. So, one of the big things is just you got to learn your body. You got to learn your cues. Everybody has different full cues. Some people say they get hiccups. Some people say they get a runny nose. Some people they get burps. I don't get any of that. I just feel full. So pay attention, figure out what your cues are. It doesn't happen immediately or overnight, but you will figure it out. And just pay attention to them and make sure that you're following them. Don't eat too quickly that you end up eating too much because you ate too fast and then missed your full cues. So definitely it's important to take your time, get your chews in, make sure you're not taking too big of bites, and then paying close attention. And just learn from your body. I mean, I'm very lucky that those are my symptoms when something doesn't react well. Some people have it a lot worse. So I'm very grateful for the symptoms that I get and how minor they are in comparison to others, at least thus far. So I really appreciate you guys watching, though, and following along and learning more with me. It's definitely a day-by-day journey. Things change every single time I try something new, and some days are just better than others. That's just the way it is. So I really appreciate you guys watching, following along. It's been quite the journey, and I love having people to come and share it with. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.